station. I don't know. I don't really know the whole philosophy behind the movie, but Mike, I gotta say, here in reality, not sci-fi, but in reality, we need to start injecting more things into us to save us from things that are coming down the pike. And I told you this. Uh, Old Jared Polis, he already signed on the emergency order. That's right, people, prepare yourself. We're getting down and dirty with the bird flu.
They're still talking about this?
It's coming, man.
Dr. Darian is with us, and we're talking bird flu. There's a big push to make more vaccines. Some money was just injected to make sure that there's a vaccine.
Yeah, and you might have seen this headline. You know, federal health officials have announced just this past weekend that they're providing up to 72...
4 people got it. Like 4 people got the virus.
Yeah, well, it was 3 or 4
who work in like
factory workers. Yeah. So it was an emergency. We declared an emergency.
Okay.
The money, the funds. We need the funds, dude.
Cut to Bill Gates. It's 4 for now.
I'm telling you, man. They're gonna start burning barns filled with chickens, man. It's gonna get crazy here in Colorado.
This is the October surprise.
That's right. Get your vaccine, folks.
million for vaccine manufacturers. Now, the point of this is just mainly to be prepared. We know that the bird flu is a persistent problem that's going on in places like California, home to some of the largest cattle herds, and they've gotten a high amount of cattle that are unfortunately infected. Now, they're trying to do the work to cull those animals to make sure that they control the infection. But just in the very same way that we saw in the pandemic, there are many animals that are asymptomatic.
Hey, asymptomatic. Yeah, come on. Hey, now.
Wait, are they so they're talking about vaccines for the animals?
I think it's for us.
No, I think he's talking about for the animals.
Do they see a difference between us and the animals, Mike?
Good call. Good.
So anything for the animals shall be injected into the other animals.
Unless Joe Rogan takes human medicine, we will then label it animal medicine and pretend like we don't want you taking animal medicine.
But they are culling the herds, as you heard them, which isn't that they're killing. They're killing.
Yeah, they're just killing. Yeah,
they're just wiping out the food supply, man. Like they have everything converging. You got the super hurricanes that they're brewing with the HARP technology in the south, or they got the bird flu, and so they got to kill off all the meat and the chickens, right? So we're all going to starve, and they're probably going to kill the electricity at some point with some super hurricane. I imagine that'll just go straight north through Mexico into Texas, and
it's actually gonna start in Kansas. Believe it or not.
The old Kansas hurricane.
Work its way right through Nebraska.
That's right, man.
Flood Nebraska.
Oh, no, dude. We're doing bird flu vaccines, man.
So you can only imagine how difficult this must be to control. So in an effort to prepare for that, U.S. officials, and as well as the Health and Human
Frank,
Services...
do you know how hard it is to control a virus that nobody's getting? It's almost impossible to control this virus.
That's what I'm telling you, man. Fucking never ends with these fucking people, man.
It's so hard to control it.
Everything with them is control.
Yeah, a good call.
It is always control. People on the left, they don't understand why people go to the right. It's because we are sick and tired of government control.
Yes.
No more. Stop preparing for something that you dreamed of in a lab. Stop controlling our lives, controlling our future potential opportunities in lives. Like no more control. Stop controlling the weather. Stop controlling the water. Well, maybe clean the water.
Yeah, we could clean the water, clean the air,
fluoride out of the water.
I'm all about cleaning the water, cleaning the air. But here's the thing, right? You guys, some vaccines are good and have done a lot of good, and you made a lot of money off of it, right? But like the guy who invented the hammer, not everything could be fixed with the hammer. You know what I mean? We used to solve a lot of health issues without vaccines. Why is it now, as soon as there's something in the air, we need a vaccine? We need to dedicate millions of dollars to get this vaccine, right?
Absolutely. And I've been listening to little Peter McCullough, and he's been harping on the fact that this bird flu situation is completely manufactured. They've been trying to get a bird flu going for like a decade now.
That's Mpox.
Well, Mpox is spreading in Africa, man.
Of course.
It's almost out of control, dude.
Out of control.
Yeah, it's gonna come here any minute. They also have another one, Marburg. Marburg. The Marburg virus is
Called the
spreading.
Marlboro virus. You end up riding a horse and looking really cool.
Hey, yeah, man. Really dig you, man. Yeah, you haven't heard of this? It's probably well. So now we got Fauci, right? Fauci's out there. He's telling us how you got to watch out for that West Nile. Takes about 3 days to know what you even have, right? And then we got this bird flu spreading through all the livestock in Colorado and California. So we're cruising down that alley. And now
and you should be scared because you could have 6 viruses and be asymptomatic. You don't even know you have them.
Unbelievable, right? And then I'm telling you, I saw this morning on the news.
So stupid.
And here it is. CDC to begin screening travelers from Rwanda for Ebola-like illness because of an outbreak of Marburg virus. They're going to be screening these folks. And I love the viruses nowadays. They give us a cool picture so we know what we can hang on the signs and all that stuff, right?
I do like. Can you go back up to the headline there? This is one of those things that always blows my mind. CDC to begin screening people from Rwanda. Why are we not always just screening people from Rwanda? You know what I mean?
Whatever they got floating around there in Africa, maybe we could screen them.
I mean, every movie about virus, every bad virus that we've ever heard of is in Rwanda.
Yes. Great call, man. And Africa in general, like we have to. Don't we have to shoot ourselves with certain vaccines to protect ourselves from whatever's going on over there?
Dude, when you get a virus from Rwanda, there is no asymptomatic. You know what I mean? It's not some Chinese bullshit. That's something that'll actually fuck you up. Kill your whole family,
There's a feller out there in the Twitter verse of the X world, and he's proclaiming that he has big pharma insider info that there is a kind of nanobot type technology in the mRNA vaccines. And within the next 30 days, there will be a trigger signal sent out through the